Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Let's check our quest log here. Jolly Bindu, Juani, Unfinished Business. HK-47, Canderous, Quest, Star Map. Way of the Sith. That's bugged. And then most of this is on... Oh, we have the sun... fuck, okay. I was about to say we can just blow this joint, but no, we have one more critical thing to do. Alright, I'll need these two. So yes, I guess today we're doing Sunry's murder trial. I hope you like talking, because there will be lots of it. Alright, I gotta remember which way the, which way was track? Auto City, East Central. I think we gotta start there. Because we gotta petition the council to intervene. Okay. How much experience do we need? Okay, like 10K. West Central, Tiervix shop. We'll be going to the hotel in a bit. First, oh, come on. Wait, that's the mercenary enclave, isn't it? No, this is where I want to go. Okay. I know it's probably like limitations of the Xbox or something that like they had to divide this into all these little subzones. Too bad there's not like a Fallout style mod where, like, I know that's why they had to divide up the strip in New Vegas, was I think because consoles just couldn't handle it, and even for computers at the time, I think it might have been a bit challenging. But obviously we're past that now, and not having to move through a gate every 30 feet is really nice. Port official document, yeah, so we got to keep going. Okay, here's Alora. Holding cell. Okay, we got to go to the Auto High Court. And we will intervene. I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des, soletanirist, unsingrande, Destolondo confidos legdetestinos, sacilos, os domelde. Destolondo confidos legdetestinos, os dompos confi, distrade pois, condrante valte caldete, dovagiros kin, kiotros saciardande, tagavan silsa, Infid Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Dovagiros kin, Malde, distrade pois, condrante valte caldete, kiotros saciardande, kiotro tenoskin, dovagir beneg. Infid Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des.
There is no debate. There is only the Force. Also, I like how we get 100 experience just for taking on the quest. All right, so let's talk to the judges first, since we're already here. What do you think of Sunry?
Infid Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des. NSB, Destolondo confidos legdetestinos, silsede, glasque dulfroi, soletanirist, unsingrande, Destolondo confidos legdetestinos, sacilos, tagavan silsa,
Was there anything suspicious about the case?
dovagiros kin, kiotros saciardande, tagavan silsa, infid Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des. Dovagiros kin, Malde, distrade pois, condrante valte caldete, kiotros saciardande, unsingrande, Insunda, distrade pois, condrante valte caldete, tagavan silsa.
All right, so he seems kind of biased against the Republic. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire?
Soletanirist, unsingrande, Destolondo confidos legdetestinos, sacilos, dovagiros kin, kiotros saciardande, tagavan silsa, infid Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des. Dovagiros kin, Malde, distrade pois, condrante valte caldete, kiotros saciardande, kiotro tenoskin, dovagir beneg. Infid Brudos kann todos dann, wenn stila das disturnos des. NSB, Destolondo confidos legdetestinos, silsede, glasque dulfroi,
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change.
endundansin, soletanirist, tiburodos angelos,
You said it, not I.
tagavan silsa,
I have no more questions for now.
dovagiros kin, Malde, distrade pois, condrante valte caldete,
All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. What do you think of Sunry? Is there anything suspicious about this case? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I have no more questions for now. Alright, so he seems partial to the Republic. Let's see about the other two. I don't know if we can we question him at all? How did you know I was from the Republic? No, perfectly legitimate, of course. I have questions about the trial. What do you think of Sunry?
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
Is there anything suspicious about this case?
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elassa's hand.
What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I have no more questions for now. Alright, so he seems to be true neutral. What do you think of Sunry? Is there anything suspicious about this case? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I have no more questions for now. So it sounds like he's not as rabidly pro-imperial as that first guy, but he still kind of leans towards them. So I expect this guy probably leans slightly to the Republic side. What do you think of Sunry? Is there anything suspicious about this case? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire?
Almost seems they do wish to conquer everything and will not stop at Manaan. Why the Selkath believe themselves invulnerable, I have no idea.
I have no more questions for now. Yeah, so he's neutral, leans Republic. Although perhaps not quite as much as the other guy seemed to be neutral, leaning Imperial. Come on. Are you kidding me? There we go. Alright, so we have a lot of questioning to do. Let's see, it's the hotel. We'll question Sunry last. Oh hey, Alora's here. We can question her right now.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Can you tell me anything about Sunry?
He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower... Wow. Couldn't overpower a woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who was living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Don't worry, Elora. I'll save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Alright, so... Elora, Sunry's wife. Manaan, Elora professes Sunry's innocence. She claims that this is some sort of frame-up by someone who wants to get revenge on him. Sunry was an old war hero against the Sith, so they might harbor him ill.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. Sunry's...
That's true.
Okay. That doesn't give me any new dialogue. Alright, well, then, yeah, we'll investigate the crime scene first. Alright, Right, it's in East Central, isn't it? So I gotta go 2 maps over. Gotta love old video games. At least the loading times aren't long. I mean, this is on a hard drive. If this was solid state, it'd be instant practically, probably. Yeah, 6 seconds on a hard drive isn't bad. Alright, let's see where this hotel is now. Visitor's Hotel is to the north. Righty-dighty. Man, I love how our robes stick to our legs. You gotta wonder if are we using like glue or double-sided tape for that? Anyways. Hello, Ignis.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Elassa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You could testify it happened after he left.
No. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison.
I want to ask you about something else.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Elassa?
Elassa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
I have no more questions for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Alright, so... Okay, cool. We get separate quests that kind of track them. Ignis, a hotel owner. Manaan. Ignis is the proprietor of the hotel that the murder of Elassa occurred at. He told you that he heard the blaster shot go off, then saw Sunry hobbling away from the scene of the crime. Alright, so actually what I can do here... Is it Valor? I gotta remember, because I know... One of my force powers does increase some of my stats, I think. Okay, this increases my attributes. So I can... Does that increase... Holy shit. Okay, I think it does affect my charisma, so... We can use that to get like a little bit extra boost for persuasion if it comes to that. Oh, can't go in there, but we can go in here. See any evidence in here? 100 credits. I'll take that.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Elassa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Elassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Elassa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Maybe if... you know you want to tell me.
You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
He was a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Really? I got dark side points for that? Whatever. I'm still a fucking paragon of light.
Yes?
Okay, I need you to move so I can get in here.
No problem. Got it.
There we go. And a Shawnee mercenary. Hello. You seem to be hiding here.
What are you doing in my room?
I just want to talk.
I'm too tired to enter a discussion with you tonight. You can speak to me tomorrow at the Mercenary Enclave if you wish.
Well, I'll be going now.
Good. Leave me to my privacy.
Okay, I guess he doesn't. I guess he didn't see anything? Hello, Glupnor.
Chiki kun Selkath, Jona mulira tong glupor kingba no kun nek lorcha.
I have questions about the murder of Elassa.
Glupor tong hit wanaji Selkath agi inko tune glupor mulira chuna mulira tong glupor kipa non kun nek sit abog.
Why were you at the hotel?
Glupor yun tung chiwi ita. Bola un chikne mulira glupor kon muli slimo pui wanga kun bisking. Glupor kingba nik chalora kun.
What did you see?
Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag sunsham u glupor ninong. Glupor tong hit wamaji Selkath ag inkotune. Tong kingba no kun nikset abog.
What about Elassa's room?
Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wangki yuma batmalyaw no wish. Glupor no una pangpa mulira kong king.
Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor?
Kun mulira slimo poy wanga kun makachisa glupor. Tong abog sintshan glupor ninong kili. Glupor chiwa aita kan kicha na Selkath. Glupor nibo mulira glupo ni Sith. Glupor siya. Glupor pampa ki mulira kun king. Glupor chachopa si chawa wish kun kun. Glupor bagra shak konti cha yoman. Tangi Selkath wama jiko na. Glupor ag inkotune. Glupor no molira chuna mulira tongpa no kun no nek. Glupor chachopa. Glupor bagwa shank konti machid Glupor nada chawa yishun kun.
All right. Well, we got his testimony at least, so... Fearth me, the Kazakh player, Manaan, Fearth told you he once brushed up against Elassa and her cloak fell open to reveal that she was carrying a lightsaber, the mark of a Jedi. It would seem that Elassa may have been a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. You've heard rumors that Sunry may have been cheating on his wife. Perhaps you should ask Elora about this. Glupor the Rodian. Glupor confessed that the Sith made him plant the metal as evidence against Sunry after the murder occurred. It would seem that the Sith are indeed trying to point blame at Sunry. Hotel service terminal. System loading complete. Thank you for staying with us. Please use this terminal to call for any services you might need during your stay. Access room service menu. Accessing. Oh, hello, dear customer. Due to the currently ongoing murder investigation being conducted by the Selkath High Court, Ian will be closed until further notice. Please come back later. Error message from hotel owner Ignis overriding. Okay. Access today's room prices. Okay, same thing. Call for a bellboy. Okay. That's not getting us. I wish they would tell us, like, what room she stayed in. Is it the one that's closed that we... It exists on the map. But there's a door there for some reason.
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me?
Nothing more for now.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
What can I do?
I want to know what the deal with this Achani mercenary is. I think I looted that already. No, I don't want to.
What are you doing in my room?
I'll be going now.
Good.
Okay. So you can't, like, get extra dialogue with him or something. And then we already talked to Glooper.
Yes?
Alright, well. Mysterious man.
Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so, kinda.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Alright, and they just give it to me. Actually, why should I believe you?
Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Alright, well. That's certainly something we can do. Okay, first off, we're going to need to swap party members. Cancel. And we're going to need T3M4. Let's go back to Elora, because I do want to question her about this relationship. And then we'll hit up the embassies. And then we'll see what else we can do. It looks like we don't actually get access to, like, the murder weapon or anything, which is a bit of a pity, but we'll make do with what we have. Hey there, Elora.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter.
Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was saying that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Elassa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
He has killed many Sith before.
That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Don't worry, Elora, I'll save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Alright. Yeah. This the way I want to go? Yes. All right, now to visit the embassies, and then we'll probably make one more stop at the hotel, and then we'll see what kind of story we can concoct from what we find. Yeah, it's not on this map. I think I gotta go. I think the Republic is 1 over and the Sith is 2 over, if I remember right. All right, so yeah, Republic Enclave. Let's see what's in here. I suppose first I should ask the ambassador if he's aware of anything.
When you are ready to explore the Hrackert Rift, enter the Republic base. In the Kolto packing room, there is a door leading to the Republic submarines. The sub will have a course to the Hrackert Scientific Research Facility charted in. It will take you to the Hrackert Rift. I wish you luck on your quest. Hopefully, a Jedi can succeed where so many others have failed.
Okay, I guess he's not going to talk to me about anything. All right, T3M4, why don't you jack in here? There it is. System booting, status pending, loading, rep op, layer, success command query, slice Republic system. Access restricted data archives. Accessing data archives, success. Downloading Sunry incident archive, success. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Elassa. Shutting down system authorization FI Paraq 89413. Continue. Unloading rep op layer, success. Unloading system. Alright, thank you, T3M4. Yes. Oh, can we talk to Roland about that now? Is it Roland? What's his name? Yeah, Roland 1.
When you are ready to...
Okay, nope. As Arbiter, you must defend Sunry to the best of your ability. However, you have found the data recording that clearly shows Sunry killing the Sith woman Elassa. Can you continue your role of Arbiter impartially, knowing that your client has committed such a crime? Oh, not this again. There we go. Well then, let's see what the Sith have. Maybe they put him up to it or something. I don't know. But it seems he clearly, well, she was getting ready. It seems he took her by surprise and shot her in the back. So her, I guess her dark Jedi powers didn't help her there. Normally it'd be like, oh, well, the dark Jedi should have been very well able to block that shot with their lightsaber, but or just straight out dodge it. But, yeah, she never had a chance. Yeah, here we go. Unfortunately, the Sith are already sanctioned, so in theory, depending on the results of this trial, could we get them double sanctioned? It would help the war, but then that raises the question of ends justify the means. And, you know, it's like, well, he seems to be guilty. If there's some mitigating factor, that would be nice, but... Alright, flow control, secondary entrance, training annex, droid repair. They'll be at the computer room. Man, it's kind of nice that they don't repopulate the base with enemies. I'm gonna have to buy a couple extra spikes. I turned these off. Are we doing Steam again, or? Okay, maybe it was just because I loaded into the game, or loaded the map. It does that at first. Computer pan. Okay, so I think we want this. Here we go. Slice the computer. How many? Oh, we only have 10 spikes. Do they not have anything? That's security systems.
What?
Interesting. I don't know if... Surely the Sith have something. Oh, right, that's the war droid we repaired. There's the broken droid. Let's see. I suppose we should have found something our first time here. I thought maybe it was something like that wouldn't, like, I think that restricted archive didn't spawn until we had the till we had this, I thought, but trying to think if there'd be anywhere else where they might have a relevant computer system, but well, this must be the barracks. Oh, we lost Jolie. I suppose this is where the Sith governor, or not governor, but like the Sith master of the base was over here, so maybe he has a computer system. I know this is where the Otto City youth were. The Otto City brown shirts representing the Sith Empire since current year. Yeah, there's a computer system. Oh, can we use it though? And the answer would seem to be no. Alright, I guess there is nothing here, which is a little disappointing. I would have wanted to see their side to the events, because I highly doubt the Sith are completely innocent. Like, the evidence is currently making them seem... There you are, Jolie. See what's in those rooms real quick, but I don't think we're gonna find much. I think this investigation is getting pretty cut and dry, and whether I go back to convince... Oh, here we go, desk. Of course. Place, oh, log out, because we're not, Alright. Come on, I'm the main character now. I like how it has to go to its pre-programmed waypoint before it will release control. Yeah, they got nothing. That's kind of crazy. What's behind here? Is this the hangar that we had a... Oh, there's Jedi, Dark Jedi here. I was not expecting that.
Yes?
Never too old for this.
All right, well. Enjoy backstab damage. Yeah, there we go. was going to say. You should clear everything out and heal. Is it healing the Dark Jedi? Oh, not anymore. And you should have a lot less. Okay, all my buffs are gone. So Force Armor, Master Speed, Master Valor. And die. All right. Ooh, a General Crystal, Advanced Adrenaline Amplifier, Sith Energy Shield, Short Lightsaber. So I guess I did miss a room. Okay, who's got the most? I think T3M4 has skills. Fuck, what's your demolition skills? I'm not taking a chance here. 19, that's not... Well, it's not 34, but... I take it, yeah. Can you recover the mine? No. Can you disable it? I guess that'll do. Oh, I'm thinking Vet. I think she's my disarmor here. Hair trigger and bio antidote package. Okay. Another footlocker here. Reduced strength amplifier. No computer system though. Odd.
What?
I'm like, oh, enemies. Surely that means they must be another crystal, an advanced oral amplifier. Filled with water. Okay, so we gotta go through this one. There, we had. Should be completely healed now. Yeah, so I guess we'll go to the front desk again. I don't think that had anything in it, but we can check. Sealed door. I think this goes to the hangar. Maybe? I don't know. This door has been permanently sealed. Yeah, reception doesn't... I guess there's just nothing here. That's a little disappointing, but... I'm glad I came back for those Dark Jedi. Check our inventory here. So, Air Do Strength Amplifier gives a +2 to strength. I don't think we got anything for that. Did we get... Bio antidote package, immunity to poison. Really, a tier 3, and it uses a slot just for poison immunity? All right, well. Then we have some of the crystals, if I can find those. It'll be nice to put that into one of our custom weapons. Murder recording. Recording of an older man murdering a young Sith woman. We have 2 Sith-based pass cards, submersible bay key, a key to the submarine bay in the Republic Enclave in Atoll City. It appears to be a small token of personal nature. Perhaps someone who knew the Selkath would recognize it. Advanced gravity generator. Okay, yeah. Okay, where's my crystals? This list seems to be sorted by item type, so all the crystals have got to be in one place here. Advanced Adrenaline Amplifier, Reflex Saves +3. Dark Jedi Master Robe. There we go. Luxum Crystal. Ambria was whirled in the grip of the dark side. Through years of mental battle, strange Jedi Master Thon contained the evil to Lake Nath. Long meditation can form this powerful crystal from the tainted water. And then the refined form of Opelia, this crystal has been cleansed of all impurities. When used in lightsaber construction, it produces a blade of unerring quickness, and that's the general crystal. I wish I wouldn't have to actually go to the modify table in order to get the stats, but you know, at this point, turning to the Ebon Hawk might actually be quicker. Man, it's kind of dark in here. I really hope the game doesn't decide to be super dark today for recording, because that's always is a pain to correct. All right, first off, ranged. Just go down the list. There. Lightsaber. Oh, no. Okay, I had the fear cannon. So the Opelia gives you 3 energy damage bonus and then an extra 2d6 on criticals. For being the purified form of Opelia, it feels weaker. You trade the better critical damage for +5 blaster bolt deflection. Luxem gives you attack bonus 2, damage bonus versus droids 1d6 energy. Okay, I think we've seen that one before then. Oh, this is what I was thinking. Yeah, 2d6 energy. Yeah, so I basically already have the better version of that crystal in my lightsaber. So I suppose I should see if anyone else's lightsaber needs crystals. What does the Rubat do? Attack 1, damage 1. There. Loses 1 damage, but then gains double the attack bonus. Alright. That's a little disappointing, but then again, I don't know if there's really going to be much in the way of crystals left for me to acquire this far into the game. Maybe at the end of Korriban. The Crate Dragon Pearl would have been a powerful one, but no, I had to listen to Sand People lore. Oh well, I think we'll manage without it. I am going the right way, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, at least now our party's all healed up. At this point, I'm going to probably have to start playing POSIC just to get the money for some computer spikes. How we've been using them. I mean, granted, most of what we did, I think, didn't take spikes, but still, I know Hacking the Republic took one. All right. Time to question Sunry. What have you to say for yourself? All right, so that is right here.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
He seems nice.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Elora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
There was a Rodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
The judges said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
I know you're guilty, Sunry. I've got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
The Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Elassa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Elassa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved to die.
Killing your lover while she sleeps is murder, even if she is a Sith.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
These are just excuses, Sunry. We both know you have to own up to your crimes.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of Kolto in danger. No, I won't. Now look, I may have done something stupid, and it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its Kolto export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did. But I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to. But know what the consequences will be.
You got anything to say about this, Jolie?
Got something on your mind, do you?
Nope.
Oh, I get it.
Alright. I was hoping that would get us some dialogue, but he is right. I hate to admit it, but with how this court is really looking for any excuse they can to generously probably take, inflict penalties on both sides, but oh no, we got corrupted walls. But especially on the Republic side. Right, I gotta go over one more map. So as much as I hate to do it, he won't confess. I'm supposed to be an impartial arbiter. But I also know what that would do for the Republic. And, he's right. Is that a risk that I'm willing to take? This is probably one of the better ones where there is no good outcome. I'm sure if you tell the truth, shit happens to, the Republic gets sanctioned, which doesn't have a gameplay effect or anything, but, thousands of people could be dying because of you. But if you hide the truth, well, then you're kind of culpable in covering up his crime. Ignis benefits.
You're the one defending Sunry now.
Okay,
Yeah. No.
I could pay you 200 credits to say it.
That's a lot of money. Maybe I could do something for you then. All right, I'll do it. I'll tell the Selkath that he left before the shot went off, but this is our little secret. If you try and turn me in for lying, I'm making sure you come with me.
I know you want to help Sunry, but we should not be manufacturing evidence like this.
Now, was there anything else you wanted?
I have no more questions for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
She's right. When's my last autosave? I suppose that maybe I'll get lucky and this will clear up the walls. Nope. I wonder if that's like a guaranteed persuasion fail or if I can do it enough times. No, actually with the bribe it's apparently even the bribe is a hard check. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Well, let's... There. Wait, am I in the right map? No, I'm not. I gotta go over one more. I don't feel like being out 200 credits, though. Ba.
You're the one defending Sunry now.
Yep. Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
He can't run good.
Could have gone off.
No, I don't think so. I mean...
You will testify Sunry left before the shot.
What? Why the hell now is there any...
Oh, did that...
You're the one... He can't... No. What? Now...
Really? Do I not have the skills for that? Alright.
It does... He...
Fine.
That's a lot of... All right now.
Feels dirty, but we gotta rig the case in Sunry's favor as much as possible for the greater good. Oh. All right. And since this has taken so long, I think we'll start the trial next time. There's really nothing else we can get, I think. I do wish there was more to do, like where they would let you like get, you know, go to this crime scene, investigate things. But I don't know, maybe they ran out of time, maybe the game engine just couldn't handle it, you know, maybe, or maybe they just always wanted it to be this simple, but we have what we have. So with that, thank you all for watching. And well, actually, before we go,
I hear you've been appointed.
I have this recording showing Sunry killing Elassa.
Lies! It must be! I knew the Sith would never let a Republic hero get away. You must find Sunry innocent.
Your husband might not be so innocent, Elora.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Alright, I think now we'll end it before the game crashes. It seems like it wants to. So with that, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.